due to recent events that have happened at my house, I'm going to show you a few more people who are involved in covering up the car accident and why they have done what they did. I found out a few months ago that my mother, Stephen Eek, Andrew Thomas, my daughter's father, and his parents, Greg and Pam Thomas, all teamed up together to get away with kidnapping my daughter. My daughter is now 24. Going back when I'd contacted the police to say, look, he's a junkie, he's kidnapped my daughter, rah, 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 wouldn't do anything. This cunt's attitude was, oh, but there's no court order stating who has custody. If you want to see your daughter, you have to take it to family court. How many times have you seen on the news where a guy's run off with his child and the police get involved and hand the child back over? Nah, not with me. All because I spoke up about my mother and my brother sexually abusing me. Right, just gonna now this is the thumbnail, so if you didn't look at the thumbnail, now you can look at this, as you can clearly see what it says, right? Because I spoke up to the Port Adelaide police back in '91 is why they did what they did. Now, when I was in family court, going back, like I said, when my daughter was 5, he stopped bringing her down. And I thought, what the fuck's going on here? Contacted his lawyer. Oh, I know nothing about it. And I thought, yeah, well, shit, you don't. I applied to the family court for a recovery order. They have them go, nah, not approved. And yet, by law, I had every right to put that in. But yeah, I applied for a subpoena through the family court to get a copy of my daughter's father's criminal record. Not a problem. But when it come to the police, denied. Look at this. Not to release. See? That's from the police. Found out a couple of months ago that going back when I asked for this back in 2005, he was in prison. That's why he stopped bringing my daughter down. The lawyer obviously knew and didn't have the balls to tell me because more than likely she'd been paid off. He went to jail because the girl that he was seeing, he repeatedly bashed her. He put her in hospital. And the last time he assaulted her, he held her prisoner. And it was on the news. A woman held hostage at Prospect on Churchill Road. But they didn't show his face, so I didn't know it was him. Well, I'd met this woman. Yeah. No wonder they didn't want me to know, huh? It's amazing how the universe works and yet just happen to meet certain people. Alright, now, when all this stuff was going on with my daughter, I knew Stephen had something to do with it, but I couldn't prove it. So here's me playing dumb. Because I thought, well, if he does have these contacts, like I suspect, because he would go, oh, I know this sergeant at Grenfell Street. I know the sergeant at Port Adelaide. I know the sergeant at the Parks Police Station. I know the sergeant at Henley Beach and Christie's Beach. And I thought, you're full of shit. Because that's what I used to think, that you're full of shit. But he was the one hanging around, retired police officer, Judy Christ. Now, Judy left the police force to expose corruption, and she'd hired certain people from a certain club for protection. A lot of good that did her. She was buried in West Terrace Cemetery, August 98. What do they know about her passing, huh? Protection might fucking hurt them. Alright, now, I've shown this before, I'm going to show you again. Now, alright, No, they lie on the files. But see here where it says motor vehicle accident? It wasn't that date, it was the 5th of December. Now, when Allianz Insurance had contacted me, right, see what this says? Just so you can see again, from doing this again for the people who haven't seen it, but you can see what it says. 1st of December 2008, location Hutt Street. Contacted them to say I was pregnant at the time. So there's another letter. And you see what it says about the telephone call. And this time it says 5th of December, Hutt Street. Person, not in the report. The lawyer got this, and apparently I wasn't supposed to receive this because I'm not in the report. You can see what it says there. Now, 16th of December, Halifax Street, Stephen Street. It wasn't on the corner, it was on Hutt Street. When I had my son, and I had to fight for him, right? Because they were covering up the car accident. And because I didn't know back then, the reason why they were doing all this shit to me and my kids was because of me speaking the truth back when I was 11. Now, right? Ultrasounds increased after the car accident. My son had low birth weight because he suffered shock while in utero. That's why he's got disabilities now. Some of the people involved. And look at this right down the bottom of the other page. Police Commissioner and Housing SA. Now, the Minister for Housing SA is the Minister for Human Services. Human Services are a part of Child Protection Services. And that person is Nat Cook. Now, present and apologies. Now that person up the top there, in the present where it says Neil Underwood, works at the Women's and Children's Hospital, and I suspect he is friends with Stephen Eek. When I applied to SA Ambulance to ask them for a report proving that I was in the accident, they were there because the other passenger other driver, Colleen Birdseye, who was in a white little car, 73-year-old woman. 2 ambulances turned up, one for me because I was pregnant and one for her because her being an elderly woman. But yet, nothing on file, as they claim. Now, go back here. Chief Executive Office, SA Ambulance. Maggie cover up or what? The agreement that I was forced to sign by Families SA. Sign this or else. Families SA. Trying to make me look like a bad mum when I had to fight for my son. You can see what it says at the top there, so you can see that. Yet they knew that I'd been abused, but yet they tried to make me look like I was the bad mum. In here, There's a, look. Non-confirmed. Of course non-confirmed. I'm not my fucking stupid mother. Alright. How much I was supposed to receive. As you can see, it's court document. Now that amount would have possibly tripled because I was pregnant with my son at the time. I'm increasing the security on my house. I am getting cameras installed very, very soon. And I'm changing the lock on my front door. Because these assholes, I have found 2 hidden cameras in my house. One in my lounge room, one in my bedroom. And when I found it, I got up with a chalk gun and shoved bloody liquid nails all over it. They sent someone to the house claiming they were there to replace the tiles on my roof. And they're like horseshit they were. I went around the whole roof, got my son to hold the ladder while I video recorded. There was no tiles replaced. You know that when a tile has been replaced because you can tell the difference between an old one and a new one. They were there to remove the cameras that they installed in my house. My front door is a bit bowed because obviously then trying to shove something in to pick the lock. The handle on the wooden door is loose, so I've had to tighten it up because it's like just nearly fallen off from them obviously getting in through the front door. Now I have a house alarm. So they've obviously used something to be able to turn it off. So these cameras are getting installed and it's not going to be connected to my Wi-Fi. It'll be recording 24/7. They've already gotten into someone's head with Infotech security because they were due to come out here. Only for them to go, oh, no, we've had so many problems with it. But they waited 2 months to cancel the so-called job. So that's now been reported to the Business and Consumer Affairs and to see where that goes. And yes, I left a review about Infotech security on Google. Don't care. Verbal agreement, you break that holds up in court. But yeah, seeing as these people want to play little games and break into my house to steal stuff. That letter that I got from the police, they stole that letter. But I have a copy. I have things saved to hard drives upon hard drives, not just my computer. I'm not going to be intimidated to keep my mouth shut. I'll just keep showing more and more and more and more. Don't care. I already said before that anything happens to me, my children, my animals, the house, it's because of exposing Steve and Nick and those are involved. And seeing as they want to play these little games and break into my house and put hidden cameras in my house so they can spy on me. You know what sort of sick people they are then, aren't you? Sick, demented, twisted. Hope you're having a better day than I am. When I get this lock and the cameras, I'll show you. Bye.